Well, he's got to do the timer for me because I...
Yep, and you guys are ready.
Good morning, Columbus, and welcome to another edition of From Our House to Your Home, the Remodelers Showcase. My name's Marty Reed. I'm your host, and the show is brought to you by Frog Hauling. I wonder if I can do a chirp chirp this morning. Chirp chirp. That doesn't sound like a frog, does it? There you go. That was my guess, folks. If you want to clean your basement, garage, yard, I don't care. Give Frog Hauling a call, because we will provide for you the right size container for your project. And I say this every week because it's true. If you're a remodeling contractor and only the best product will do for your customer, think of Frog Hauling. And once again, we carry 5 different sizes of containers, so you don't pay for more container than you need. Well, I have a special guest on today. I've been waiting for you to come on the show.
You have.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, see, the reason I've been waiting is because a lot of people have asked me about your company.
I'm ready.
There you go. What is that? And I try to explain it to them because you are, or your company, I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet who it is.
Okay.
You're part of the National Association of Remodelers, and that's how I got to meet you and become acquainted with your company.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that is
okay,
correct.
can I now let the cat out of the bag, as they say?
Yes.
Okay. I have Cathy Polta with Big Sandy Superstores. And I'm going to tell you something. I took my wife to the Big Sandy Superstore.
Was she impressed?
Yes, and it was scary to me because I knew I was going to spend a lot of money eventually.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
We have really great prices.
Well, that's true. But what's unique about the store, now I'm going to give you, and I'm going to let you talk about the store and da-da-da and the history and all that good stuff. But what's really unique about the store is I call it the super center for anything you need interior in your home.
You're right.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. It's like, I got to leave this to you because I won't get it right. But if you need patio furniture, kitchen cabinets, furniture, office furniture, entertainment center, I mean, I can't mention all of it. It's there. It's one-stop shopping.
Just no kitchen cabinets unless they're portable.
I know, but
We don't do the building kitchen.
you
Everything else.
You can get
Everything
whatever
else.
you want there. Okay, so what I want to talk about first of all is why don't you give us a little history of Big Sandy?
I will do that. Big Sandy was founded in 1953.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that old.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Where have you been all my life?
Well, I got to tell you, there's only one person older in the store than Big Sandy itself, and it's me.
Okay, go ahead.
I was born prior to 1953.
I was too, so there you go. Misery loves company.
There
Go
we
ahead.
Okay. It was founded in Ashland, Kentucky by a gentleman named Robert Van Hoos and his lovely wife. She loaned him $1,000 and her furniture and appliances to start his own little store.
Oh my goodness. Great
And
story.
from there came Big Sandy. And 17 stores later, all over Kentucky, West Virginia, and Southern Ohio, the northernmost stores are here in the Columbus market. And we do something a little different here in the Columbus market because not only do we have furniture, bedding, electronics, and appliances, but we also have our kitchens-inspired builder division that I'll explain a little later to you once we talk about all the great things that Big Sandy offers.
Okay. I did a terrible job in trying to explain the interior stuff, but you jogged my memory because one of the things that I remember when I went to the store was mattresses.
Yes.
How unique is
Bedding.
this? Everything. So can I put you on the spot, and because you will do a better job than I can?
Sure can.
Kind of tell them the different kind of products that you carry at the store, so everybody knows.
Well, we have the largest bedding selection in Central Ohio.
Oh my gosh!
And when I say bedding selection, I mean the various vendors, various manufacturers that and our prices are phenomenal. And of course, everything we have, you can finance through. We have finance kiosks right there, and so we make it easy for people to make the purchases that they need. And the selections are fabulous. And the way the store's laid out, it is so elegant and beautiful. You can really see the furniture and the bedding in the settings you place them in your own home. So it's easy for you to use your imagination to see those products in your home. We carry, I don't know how many different lines of furniture we carry, and we're always adding additional. Magnolia was a big brand for us for a while. Now I think we've added Paula Deen. And I can't even begin to talk about furniture because I know absolutely nothing about it.
Well, all I can say is you can find what you need there.
You can find what you need there. That's
Okay.
correct. And our service plans are unsurpassed. We have our own delivery service, our own servicers who, if you have a problem with your appliances or your furniture, you call our service department and they service directly out of Big Sandy. And we also have our own warranty plan we call Total Care that we oversee ourselves. And I have to tell you something neat about the warranty plan, because
Sure.
everybody should be thinking about it when they buy a product from Big Sandy, because you can buy a 2, 3, or 5 year warranty on any of the products, furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics.
Yeah.
And you have that let's talk about the 5-year plan. We'll give you 5 years total warranty on anything that happens. You know, most vendors don't cover a power surge because that's your electrical that caused it, not their
Right.
appliance. We cover the power surge. And 5 full years of full warranty is really remarkable, because most people only get, when they buy a product, they only get a year's warranty if they get that. And a secret, if you don't use that warranty in 5 years, you never have a service issue with that refrigerator you purchased. Get back in touch with us and we'll give you a gift card to cover another purchase in the amount of that warranty cost.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Nobody does that.
It's a no-risk plan. It's a win-win all the way around.
I knew Big Sandy was going to get a lot of my money.
I like that part.
I knew you would. No, but I mean, when I brought my wife into the store, you know, we're just kind of, you know, we'll go spend an hour here. It didn't work out that way.
I know.
I mean, I had to sit down in a chair. She had a grand old time because there's so much. And I did, because I went to electronics, you know, it was a great thing for a guy to go over there. I learned some stuff over there, too.
And we have the very top lines in electronics. We don't carry them all, but we carry the best.
Okay, now, let's pause here for just a second, because we need to tell the people where you're located.
Okay? Our Dublin store is 130,000 square feet. That's
God.
huge.
Yes.
And that's at 6825 Dublin Center Drive, right off of 270, south on Sawmill. Take the first right turn, and we sit right behind the Bob Evans there.
I know exactly where you're at.
You can't miss it when you know it's there.
Okay.
And then we have a Polaris store at 1180 Polaris Parkway, right next to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Okay.
And then we have a Heath store that we just opened this past fall, and it's in the Indian Mountain Mall, and it's doing very well, too.
Well, I don't know how your store wouldn't do well.
I know.
Okay. Okay. So I need to know this. Who's Big Sandy?
Oh, I knew you'd ask me that.
Okay.
Okay, now, I have to tell you, when I first heard about Big Sandy, I was working for a competitor. And I got a picture of this big, heavy-set guy sitting behind his desk with his feet propped up and a cigar hanging out of his mouth, and that's who I thought Big Sandy was.
Okay.
Boy, was I wrong.
Okay.
Big Sandy is the river that flows into the Ohio at Ashland, Kentucky. Big Sandy River.
That's almost as crazy as frog hauling.
You're right. You're right. But we've been Big Sandy all our lives, so.
No, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me a little bit. We're gonna switch gears here later because you have a specific role that you perform for the company.
That's
We're gonna
correct.
talk about that. What are the hours of the store?
We're open from 10 to 9 every day except Sunday from 12 to 6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a normal retail store. It's
Exactly.
open. Come on in. There's
Mhm.
somebody there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're closed for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter.
And they're work the rest of the time.
The
Well,
rest
that's
of the
kind of how I am. I don't get any days off in my business. I get the Christmas, the Easter, Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
We do take off New Year's Day too.
Well, I think we do too.
Yeah. But other than that,
Mhm.
people want their dumpsters delivered or picked up. That's just the way it is. Okay. We'll get started on this. Spend some time talking about, I said you are part of the National Association of Remodelers, and the reason for that is because you get to deal directly with the remodelers who are customers for your product.
That's exactly correct.
Right?
Mhm.
So talk a little bit about, well, let's back up. I'm residential.
Mhm.
How do I interact with you, or do I not?
We have a great retail appliance division,
Okay.
and you can come in any day of the week and take advantage of our super spectacular specials we have. We have flyers every week,
Mhm.
and we started our Black Friday sale last July and
Oh
ran
my
until
gosh.
November.
Okay.
We had Black Friday prices that
Okay.
long because we believe in helping the folks who buy retail, keeping our prices as low as possible. And but the difference with the Kitchens Inspired Builder Division
Okay.
and the regular retail, in a regular retail sale, you come in, you pick out what you want, and you have it delivered next week. It's bing, bing, bing. And everybody's happy, and everything goes well. And we have our own delivery crews for that, and our people know how to install, and everything's great. But with Builder Division, it's a little different because a customer signs a contract with the builder to remodel
Mhm.
or build their house. And the first thing the builder is saying, now go pick out your appliances because that's where we're starting. Because they can't pick out their kitchen cabinets, which are permanent, until they have their appliances.
They need those
Selected.
measurements first.
Right. There's such a diversity in what's available when you're building today. It's not just a 30-inch range and a 36-inch refrigerator that's 69 inches tall. You have all these choices like built-in this and built-in wall ovens and built-in refrigeration and everything goes with it, and 48-inch ranges, and it's all so many selections. Okay, in order to do that, we have to start right when they sign the contract, and they're not going to purchase until 3 months, 6 months out. Their home may not be done for 6 to 9 months.
Okay.
We have to be prepared to get all the information to their builder once they make their selections and keep track of when they need to order so that we can actually get the order placed in time, because some of our vendors are very slow in providing these specialized products.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to keep track of all that, and that's what we do at Kitchens Inspired. And we keep the builders happy besides. And then we have to deliver in a timely manner because closing date is such, we got to make sure everything's here and delivered in time. What we offer the builders are lots of advantages for working with us that other vendors around town that work with builders don't provide. And I'm the liaison between the builders and my salespeople.
Okay.
I go out and I talk to the builders and I bring them into the store. And then my salespeople will work with their individual clients. They take over from there. But I keep the builders happy. That's why I belong to NARI. That's why I go out every day calling on these builders. We also have features that nobody else in town thinks of doing. Like we've got a chef on staff. When a customer comes in and buys a premium kitchen, they may spend a small fortune on it because they can be very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
We will send our chef on staff out to their home to cook them a meal and show them how to use their appliances.
Oh my gosh.
Our delivery people, instead of just dropping off and pushing in the wall the appliances, they'll actually put all the manuals together in a binder and leave it in a special place for the customer.
The little touches.
The little touches. And then we're introducing Total Home. What Total Home is, it goes way beyond our 5-year warranty of Big Sandy. You can only get it through Kitchens Inspired, but it wraps up the 5-year warranty along with the installation. And that's all guaranteed, warranted that it's done right. And again, it gives the client the opportunity to take advantage of the savings in the back end if they never use the warranty. We offer all of this, and that's what Kitchens Inspired is over our regular retail. Most people don't need the Kitchens Inspired. They just want to come in and buy a product and have it delivered and move on. But where the people are building, they need those special touches. And anybody that's working on their own, that may be building their own project, if they want the special touches from our builder division, they can come into our site too. We're Kitchens Inspired.
I'm taken aback. It's not a service that everybody provides.
No, it's not.
When
No,
you
it's
told me
not.
the chef thing, I went, what? I haven't.
Everybody gives me that reaction. And we're sales professionals. Our people, the crew that we have, there's about 9 salespeople now. We have over 150 years experience total.
When did Big Sandy open in Columbus? I don't.
About 2.5, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't become part of Big Sandy until last April, so I've been with them a whole year.
Mhm.
I like a number of our Kitchens Inspired folks came from Fine Lines.
Okay.
When they went out of business, Big Sandy was just ramping up to this Kitchens Inspired idea.
Uh-huh.
We got to develop the name. We got to bring our own manager in. We got to do a lot of things because we're professionals. We know how to deliver this product for the builders this way. And Big Sandy was just taking this concept on, and we have grown from just 15 or 20 accounts that we first started with to hundreds now. I am so proud of what my folks have done. We have a following.
Well, you know, I always tell folks, and I'm sure you would agree with this, I'm a member, I own a dumpster company, but I'm a member of the National Association of Remodelers and the Builders Exchange and BIA, because that's where the true professionals in town hang out.
And I belong to them too.
Yeah, and that's where you get to meet the people in the industry that are really there for the long term. And that's what your division, obviously that's what you're after too. You're working with those kind of folks.
Yes.
Interesting. I do have to, I'll take just a quick break here. But before I do, when we come back, I want you to talk about, because you know this, what's the latest and greatest?
Oh,
everybody likes to talk about the latest and greatest, right?
Yeah.
You know, what are the, like, I think this is one of the trends now is, everything was stainless steel and appliances for so long, and that's not necessarily the case right now. We're going to a lot of different colored appliances, that kind of thing. They're coming back. So let's take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll talk with Cathy about the latest trends in appliances.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Woohoo!
You're doing great, buddy.
You too, buddy.
Off mic?
Oh, you can say whatever you want right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have to work in these 2 awards, and they're furniture awards. But
Got it.
if we don't, I'll just have to explain.
All right, you working with Myers still?
We have to wait till.
You make this fun.
Why? Sure.
I'm calling you because I need rock all moving.
Last thing I had is probably at that coffee place.
When you call in, the chances of getting me are slim to none.
I know that.
No, stop. You tell them my name is Cathy Polta. I'm with Big Sandy Superstores, and Marty told me to call and tell you that. That's all you have to say.
And I have something for your wife
What's that?
to get her back there.
Oh, God, come on, you troublemaker. And she'll use it.
2060 digital.
I want a new, well, we need a bunch. Now, do you do cabinets too?
No.
Just
That's
the
why I
appliance.
had to make that statement.
Yeah, no.
It's the
I
appliance.
confused myself.
We display the appliances and cabinets so people get that visual. Remember we talked about the visual when you come in the store?
Yeah.
You get a good idea of your own home because the way it's laid out.
Okay. Okay, we have what? Probably 6-7 minutes left.
I'd say about 7.
Yeah. See how fast it goes.
Okay,
Goes by just like that.
I got this to talk about.
Well, we got to get this.
Yes,
I'll start with that.
okay.
This will probably be 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I want you to give your website again, how they get, store hours, that kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Or just the location.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
okay.
we're ready.
Ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, everyone. Once again, we're talking with Cathy Polta of Big Sandy Superstores.
Kitchens Inspired.
I had to have you say that. The Kitchen Inspired division. And your company's won a number of awards.
Yes, we have in the
And
furniture industry. 'cause
Furniture,
we're
and I want you
furniture
to
first.
we have to talk about that.
Okay. From Furniture Today, we're in the top 100 of the home furnishings retailers in America because we are the fastest growing company in America today in furniture. And then Home Furnishings Business ranked us in the top 10 in their national power ranking, and that's because of our sales, our growth trend, and our market share.
And you only have 17 stores.
That's right.
That's amazing.
That's right.
Okay. But I got to talk a little bit about, when people are getting ready to buy something, they want the latest and greatest. So I'm going to turn it over to you. And appliances, you tell us real
Okay.
quick. What are the trends? I don't care what you talk about. Colors, blah, 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 whatever.
I've been in appliances for 12 years. And
Okay?
I didn't know any more about appliances 13 years ago than how I cook on my range at home, which was kind of old-fashioned.
Okay.
What's out there today is fabulous. I mean, some of you out there know about convection ovens and know that it'll cook your food faster because it blows the hot air around in the oven. That's all that it does, is blows the hot air around in the oven and makes it cook more evenly and faster because the air is hitting the food faster. And now they have induction cooking, and many of you already know about that because it's becoming very popular. Instead of gas, instead of electric burners, you have induction burners. And
What's an induction burner?
It's magnetic.
Oh, yeah.
It literally turns the pan into the burner.
I've seen this. And you have to have special...
You have to make sure you have high alloy pans. Like, for example, cast iron.
Yeah.
Or anything with iron clad in the middle of it, because a lot of pans are made with 5 different layers now.
Right.
Aluminum doesn't work unless it's got this interior,
Whatever metal
Yeah.
coating that makes it work.
and a lot of the pan manufacturers today are coming out with special that you can use it on any type of cooking. So just look for the best thing to do is take a magnet off the refrigerator and put it on the bottom of your pan. If it sticks, it'll cook on induction. Induction cookware does not need to be expensive.
Okay.
So, but it's the latest greatest. It's instant on. It cooks real fast. So I tell people to keep track of your cooking when you start using it because you could burn the spaghetti. My daughter's having that problem right now.
It's that fast.
Yeah, it's that fast. Just watch it, and once you get used to it, it only takes just a couple days of getting used to. You will love it because it's instant on, instant off like gas, but it's all the properties of electric, and it literally is 95% efficient, where gas is only 45% efficient. It puts the heat in the room, 55% of the heat that's caused by that gas is exited into the room. It's not even cooking your food. Induction's 95% efficient, so it's great. There's steam cooking. Is getting a steam oven is the latest greatest. That's a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And then there's something called sous vide.
Okay.
It's French. A lot of you know about boiling bags with your vegetables. That's the concept of sous vide, but sous vide is boiled at a very precise temperature, so it's perfect cooking. and it's just a little, you put your food in a boiling bag and cook it that way. You can finish your meat by browning it. Your vegetables are green instead of pale. It is the best way to maintain all the nutrients in your cooking.
Okay, now let's talk about, I said this before the break, everything was stainless steel.
Okay, stainless steel is still the powerhouse.
Okay.
When we put our appliances on the floor, we may add a color touch here, a color touch there, but we still stay mostly with stainless because that's what most people are buying still today. But colors are becoming very popular. Viking offers 8 different colors. One is a cobalt blue, and one is an apple red. And in our kitchen in Dublin, we have our OSU kitchen because we have gray cabinets in our red range.
I love it.
We do too.
I mean, you know, one of the things we're seeing with kitchen cabinets today is there are mix and match.
Yes.
And instead of just wood, well, you know, there's like stainless steel, white cabinets are the thing,
Yes.
right? Still. Mm-hmm. But there's, you know, wood cabinets also. And then, but people are going with colored cabinets now. And I've seen some beautiful cabinets. As a matter of fact, the Neri tour of Remodel Homes is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I always get these new ideas.
Oh, yes.
And get to see all these
Oh,
things.
yes.
So anyways. Okay, do me a favor. Tell the folks, give them the 2 locations that you have for the stores once again.
Okay, our Dublin location is 6825 Dublin Center Drive, and that's just south of 270 off of Bethel. No, not Bethel, I'm sorry, Sawmill Road.
Sawmill, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's the first turn after 270. It's Dublin Center Drive. And our Polaris Parkway store is at 1180 Polaris Parkway, and that's right next to Bed Bath & Beyond on the very west side of the mall.
Hours?
10 in the morning to 9 at night.
Right.
On Sunday, it's 12 to 6.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And I'm going to tell everyone, I can't say it enough, it's an experience to walk into the big Sandy Superstore. Okay?
It is.
It is not like, I mean, I was blown away because I didn't, you know, there are, let's call them the big box stores in town, but they specialize kind of. They might do 1 or 2 different things. You guys do it all.
We are not a big box store.
I know you're not a big box store, but I have to have some kind of analogy here.
That's okay.
But you're like, I've said it, you do it all. You can walk in and find just about anything you need for your home.
You walk into our doors and you see chandeliers hanging from the ceiling.
Right. Okay. Go visit Big Sandy Superstores. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Marty. I enjoyed being here.
Good. And we'll see you next week, folks. Look at that. She exhaled and she's exhaling.
I know.
She survived. See, she didn't know it'd be so easy.
Yeah, take a picture.